Hello, and welcome to another edition of Focus. I'm your host, Courtney Luther. Today's focus is on the Disney College program, and with me today is an alumna of the program, Miss Dara Wissinger. So how are you today?
Great, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I originally am from Delaware. I began my college career at Old Dominion University. I got a bachelor's of science in speech language pathology and audiology. And then I graduated a semester early, so I went and did the Disney College program, and that's how I ended up there. And now, currently, I am at Eastern Virginia Medical School getting my master's in public health.
So congratulations on your degree, first of all. How did you find out about the Disney College program?
I actually found out through a close friend from my hometown. I went to go visit Disney for a spring break in college, and she was there working, and she just came up to me and was like, I absolutely love it here. You need to apply to the program. You need to do this. It's such a good life-changing experience. And I was like, okay, I'm hooked. I'll apply. And so since I had a semester to kind of play with after I graduated early, I was like, I don't want to just stay at home and work. I'll apply for the college program. And I got in almost immediately, and here I am.
Can you tell us what it takes to be accepted into the program?
So the application's online. They have certain dates that they open the application, so it's only open for certain windows. And so I applied as soon as the application opened. And there's an online portion, then they send you an email saying, oh, you've passed through this online portion with your resume and the common application. Then there is like an online personality test, if you will. It's a web interview online. I did that portion and passed, and then I went through and did a phone interview. And so that's the last portion, and then they call you back within a couple weeks, and they say if you got it or not.
Can you tell us how you connected your major to the Disney College program?
That one's a little bit more interesting. So my undergraduate degree was speech language pathology, so not necessarily related to working in the Disney parks. But since Disney has such a wide range of skill sets to work with Disney, and the customer service is so wonderful, I can really apply that to anything I do in life, which is great. And that's what's helping me pursue my career with Disney to go even farther. I recently accepted a position with Disney English in Shanghai, China. So I'll be moving there for a little bit over a year, and this college program really helped step forward to let me do that. Not necessarily related to either of my degrees, but I'm moving to China, so it's fine.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Disney English?
So Disney English, I found out through the same friend that actually told me about the college program, which is kind of funny. She had heard about another friend that did the program in China, and she's like, I really think you'd love it. I think you should look into it. And so I was like, oh, okay, I don't really have teaching experience, but sure, I'll apply. And so I applied for the program. It's similar process for the application is that there's the online, there's a web-based like personality test interview, and then I did a Skype interview where I had to prepare a lesson and present it to a person through Skype, which was very interesting. And so I made it through all of those processes, and within 24 hours, I got my email saying, hey, we want to hire you, and we want you to move to China. So here I am, I'm moving to China. So I'll be teaching children ages 2 to 12 English, and so it's supplemental to their English that they're taught in school. They get it taught at night and on the weekends.
Well, we have to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of the Disney College program.
The Telecommunications Center is an award-winning television production facility for high school students in the Newport News Public Schools. Students can learn studio, remote production, audio operation, editing, directing, and much more. Students can also earn college credit through dual enrollment. The center has graduates working for MTV, ESPN, CNN, Entertainment Tonight, and Tyler Perry Studios. If you want to jumpstart your career in broadcasting, contact your guidance counselor or call 591-4687.
Just to answer one text. Information has been provided that on average, 23% of auto crashes involve cellular phones. That's a result of 1.3 million auto crashes per year. Drivers are 23% more likely to get into an accident while texting and driving. There are many other causes of distracted driving: grooming one's hair, applying makeup, reading a road map or a book, or even talking on the phone. 18% of fatalities are from distracted drivers. In 2013, the Virginia State Police have cited 328 drivers for texting-related offenses. Wait to text.
You don't have to change just to fit in. You don't have to apologize for who you are. Just be yourself, and I promise people will enjoy it. Just be yourself. Be your real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, and magical person you are. Be yourself. Because everyone else is already taken. Just be you.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Remember, you can prevent this from happening to yourself. Wear a helmet when riding a bike. And also, watch out for cars, but still, remember to wear a helmet.
Welcome back. As a member of the Disney College program, did you also work in the parks?
I did. So Disney employees are referred to as cast members. So it's technically we're on stage when we're working. So the role that I held in the parks was that I was a character attendant. So I actually worked in entertainment at Magic Kingdom. That was my home park since Walt Disney World has the 4 parks. Magic Kingdom was my home park that I worked in mainly. And so I worked with character attendants all throughout the park. So Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, Goofy, you name it. I worked with everyone, and I absolutely loved it.
What was the most memorable experience that you had while part of the program?
There's a lot of great memories that I have from my college program, and I really wish that I'd stayed longer than 6 months, but I had to go pursue my master's, so I didn't get to. But I loved all the food experiences, all of the shows I got to see, all of the time I got to spend in the parks. But as a cast member itself, my most memorable portion of it was creating magical moments. And that's one reason why I'm pursuing a career with Disney again, is that I really missed that. It's been 2 years since I've been a part of creating that magic. A lot of times when I worked as a character attendant, we would get to really create magic moments for children that were ill or sick that came from Make-A-Wish. And so we got to create special moments with the characters for them, or we'd let them get in lines before anyone else. And so I would see parents cry. They would be so happy at these moments we could create for these families. And so that was the most rewarding part about my job, hands down.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us in particular, or any advice you would like to give somebody who is applying to the program?
I think in general, just apply. Give it a chance. Give it an opportunity. It's a great program. And I know a lot of people, sometimes they don't necessarily make it first try when they apply. So apply again. Give it that opportunity. It's such a rewarding experience for anyone that's able to go and that gets accepted into it. So I highly, highly recommend it. And getting accepted, being flexible. So as a cast member that's in the college program, you kind of get the hours that are earlier and that are later. So you're working the crazy hours at 5 a.m. or at 1 o'clock in the morning. And so a lot of times your shifts will change. You'll kind of get thrown all over the parks. So just being really flexible with the experience and understanding that sometimes cast members have to put up with people that aren't happy, even though it's the happiest place on earth. So you're creating those happy moments for people that are having a bad day. So taking the opportunity to create those moments and to really be flexible with it.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your experiences with us. To find out more about the Disney College program, go to disneycareers.com. That's all the time we have for today's edition of Focus. I'm your host, Courtney Luther, with Dara Wissinger. Have a magical day.